Today is September 13th, 2020. This is Mr. Abundance coming to you live from Antigua and Barbuda in the Eastern Caribbean. It's a bit overcast on the outside. Let me welcome each and every one of you. My goodness, the time came so quickly. I guess because my days are not mine anymore. It is a very exciting and challenging times in TAC at this moment as we go uphill. Many changes will happen. Persons that you saw at the beginning, you will not see them at the end. And so this is the dynamics of leadership. So welcome. Today we will be looking at TAC the global house that you have never seen. Um, and as usual, I normally do my motivational. But before I go, should I do my motivational now? All right. Nothing in life stands still. Nothing in life. And I don't need to basically convince you that nothing in life stands still. What year were you born? Um, what time did you build that house? When did you buy that car? So when did you give birth? What about when you open your bank account? When you went to school? When you plant that tree? So nothing in life stands still. It's either it is growing or it is dying. And the question is, as you look on your life today and be honest with yourself, are you growing in health? Are you growing in wisdom, in knowledge? Are you growing positively? Are you achieving your goals, whether physical, social, psychological? Are you growing your circle of influence? Or are you diminishing in worth, in value, in influence? Because nothing in life stands still. And TAC is either growing or TAC is either dying. So nothing in TAC can remain, can stand still. Because the day TAC stands still, it is problem. And so even in our recess moment, momentum was still happening, not because the numbers was not moving, but a matter of fact, the numbers were still moving, even though investment per se was not taking place, because nothing really in life stands still. Even you might see a stagnant water. You might see water that is not going anywhere, and you think that the water is standing still. No, there's a lot of activities are going on in that water. And if you leave it there for long enough, you will see what it produces, the bacteria that it produces. And so even in a stagnant water, there are still movement. There's still movement. And so the question is, are you growing or are you dying? Now, I need to play our theme song. A matter of fact, this is not going to be the end version. I have sent it to do some editing, but I still want you nonetheless to have a feel with our um, um, our latest video coming in from our leader there in Nigeria. Enjoy.
One dog, one child, one you, one dog, you
Think
think
big,
big, you.
youth.
Together we can do this in our
Teenage
continent.
youth.
Think big, you. I say one dog, one child, one you, one dog, you
Big youth. Think big, youth.
Together we can do this in our
Continent
continent.
youth. Think big, youth.
It's not abundance,
Abundance.
abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring you. Better don't bring you. It's not abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring, God don't bring you. It's not assurance we do it to faith. This kind of abundance we must celebrate. Father, abundance, I don't change my name. You son of abundance, everybody call me. We make fighting sins to get out of poverty. Here we are, here we are. You got what it takes. You ain't got no means. Here we are, here we are. One dog, one child, one you, one dog, you think big,
You
you.
got what it takes, but you don't got the means. My Lord. Teenage youth. Think big, youth.
I say one dog, one child, one you, one dog, you think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent. Think big, you. Abundance,
Abundance.
abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring. Better don't bring. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring, God don't bring. Yeah. Every clan, every people, communities and every home. Get your TACC coin, go procrastination. If you don't know, that is the future. So give it a try and secure your future. Let us bring in the food spices, not wanting generally. Like it's all over, like it's all over. Let us bring in the food spices, not wanting generally. Like it's all over, like it's all over. One dog, one child, one you, one dog, you think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent.
Think big, youth.
I say one dog, one you, think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring. Better don't bring. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring, God don't bring. Yeah. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring. Better don't bring. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Abundance in way, God don't bring, God don't bring. Let us come together in revelation.
And there we go. I want to thank our leader over there in Nigeria for editing and putting this video together. I just think it is superb. Thank you very much again, leader. And so here we go again. TAG cryptocurrency, the global house under construction. Now, today I'll be dealing with the mindset. As a man thinketh, so he becomes. You cannot become anything more than what you're able to conceive. That is the simple and long of it. You will not come anything more than what you can conceive. A matter of fact, in other words, nothing goes beyond your ability to think. As you think, you become. And so, as I go back to sharing my screen, let me get rid of a lot of these things that I have here for now. Let me do, yes. Yeah, I'm just deleting some of my screens so I get to the real one. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now, and we're talking about the mindset. We're talking about, as I said this morning, there are two sets of people: those that wake up in the morning to attend to his or her dreams and goals, and those who wake up in the morning to run after another dreams and another goal. In other words, those who go out there to help another to achieve his or her goals, and those who go out there to achieve his or her goal. There are two sets of people that wakes up in the morning. One goes to his goal, one goes to another one's goal. And so, which one are you? Which one are you? And so, when you introduce an opportunity, especially an opportunity like cryptocurrency that is foreign still to 99.9 of the world population. And again, it depends on who is doing it, because we're so conditioned to always believe that foreign is better. So when somebody looks like you, go to school with you, work with you, live with you, relatives to you, brings an opportunity, you tend to dismiss the opportunity. That happened to Prosperous Prince 10 years ago when his friend introduced him to the currency of the future, to the technology of the future. He dismissed his friend when Bitcoin was at 10 cents. Prosperous Prince, our national executive coordinator for the UK, could have been an Eric Finman today had he just taken the time to become meaningful. Had he taken the time to take a break out of the elite control, poverty structured system, because that is what we're in. And so when you have an idea to transform lives that persons have never seen, it's like a construction site that is all dismantled. And so you're trying to pitch a vision. And so this is phase one we're in, because TACC is still in the foundation. We're still trying to put the structure in place, and the foundation is not for any material. In a foundation, you will find the strongest materials, because it is the strongest part of any foundation. The strongest part of any building, which is the foundation. And so this is not for the weak or the faint of heart, this moment. And so do not be discouraged by persons with intellectual capacity that do not understand where you're going. The script says it only take one word to convince the wise, but it will take 1,000 to convince the fool. I read on Dr. David Newton profile. It says that there are some of us can understand what a person is saying without him or her utter one word. I said there are some of us who can understand what people are saying without they uttering one word, while there are others, which are in the majority, that they will show up to a broadcast like this, a meeting, an opportunity event, and they will listen to 1,000 words, and they will walk out not knowing what took place, understanding nothing. Where TACC is for the Abrahams. This is not for the Thomases. This is not for, I'm not too sure. I don't know. You know why I'm not really passive with my presentation? Because a dunce at the age of 12 did it 8 years ago, and he's now a multi-millionaire. So why should I babysit or baby food bachelors, masters, and PhD students? Professionals. Like one lady, I was on Suzanne's show. I saw a lot of you saw it. She says, you know, Mr. Abundant, I was trying to register something with the site and I could not. And right now I don't even know what, I don't know if I'm going to. I said, really? I said, you're not a foundation material. You're not a foundation material. This is not for the faint of heart. And so you need to stay back. Go to the back of the class. You have been invited to be at the front of the class. But certainly, decision is a mindset. It is a mindset. Not anyone can look at this picture and imagine anything coming out of this. And so that mindset that call in is not for this moment. It's not for this moment. And it's not that they will not come. So do not dismiss anyone. Do not dismiss anyone. They will come, but they're not pace setters. They are not go-getters. I mean, the people that you're looking for now into TACC are people that when they look around and they do not find an opportunity, they will create it. You're looking for the Abraham's faith, that you will tell them about an opportunity that they have not seen it. They have no evidence of it. But these are people that will step out in faith, knowing that leaders desire disruption, not management. Management personality are very well tailored. They like a system of control. That's management. They like to know that when they come in, they sit behind of a desk, or they can find everything in place. And so they're comfortable with systems, because soon as the system is being shaken up, management coiled in, because they believe that they are the first line of attack. When a company is bought or sold, management is like nervous, because they don't like shake-ups. They don't like disruption. But leaders know, like the Abraham's faith, that for them to become and to live their purpose, the system has to be disrupted so they can go into the unknown and create the known and leave it to managers to manage. And that is what we're doing in TACC. So this is not a time for the faint of heart. You go to a website and you cannot get on. And so all of a sudden you don't know if you're going to invest. Really? Is that the type of person that we want in TACC Foundation? Persons that today wake up and they're not feeling too well, and you know what? No, we can't invest. Or person that get up and they say, you know what? I don't want this again. No, we're looking for pace setters that can see things before they happen, that can call things into existence before it happens. That is the moment. But do not dismiss the Thomases because they are in majority. We will need them, but they will not fit into a foundation look like this. They need more to believe in what you're saying. This is not for anyone. Where you can see in the photo, and that is why I am doing a series in this, because they will come in, the majority will come in, but this is not their time. And so as you roll those stones over, you might have to roll 10, 20 stones before you can find an Abraham. Look around you and you can count those who are changing lives. The majority never change a thing. Never change a thing. And so don't expect it in TACC. So that's phase one. Phase two, some of the Thomases that came and looked at the foundation, at this time, when the steels and the foundation is taking some shape, some will come and be the steels. They will come and be the cement in the foundation. They will come and be the formation of that foundation, the concrete. But you dare not bring them in at this level when they cannot discern anything. This is a period for another type of faith, another type of visionaries, those that can look within the rubble and see gold and diamond. A matter of fact, this period that we're in are for persons that can even close their eyes and see opportunities. They don't have to open their eyes. They can close their eyes and discern opportunities. While on the other hand, you have those with their eyes wide open and they see nothing. But at this stage, some of them will come back and be the concrete, be the form board, because they now begin to see some formation. And this is where I will end here this week. Do not dismiss them, because as they go up with the walls and the windows and the roof and the fence and the grass and the windows and the cars and the yachts, there are different stages. So don't be dismayed. This is a new industry. TACC is a house that the globe has never seen. We're now at 50. We're now at 50 cents. Hold on a minute. TACC is now at 50 cents. You know, I have to share TACC's image every time. It's just that I didn't remember to bring it up. And so as you come to our website, this is what you will see. We have 62 days to go and 17 hours to end the second round, where TACC now is at 50 cents. one TAC 50 cents. This is actually your wallet here. So when you want to go inside your wallet to deposit, you click on the deposit right here, and then as you go in, you can ignore the KYC for now, but you just don't go and copy. You have to change this because this is the USDT link, and some of you is Ethereum or Bitcoin you need. So you need to go over here and change it to BTC. You click on there and change it to BTC so that you can then copy now BTC link. You say, please send your Bitcoin, your BTC to this wallet address. So this is how you know that you're copying the right address. So just don't enter and then copy address because you see. No, go to this left right hand corner. If it's Ethereum, you click on Ethereum. Once you're done, you click on home so that you can come back out. And when you're about to credit to buy your coin, when you see the Bitcoin or whatever is in your wallet, then you come here. And if it is not USDT, you need to change again. Change it to BTC if it is BTC. Change this to Ethereum. And then you put in the amount of it, the quantity here, and then you press buy. Okay? Now, also while you're here, please view our white paper, learn how to register. If you're having difficulties, get back to the person. TACC is the alternate financial solution. Also visit our team so that you realize that this is not a one-man operation. This is a global operation here. We have our team from around the world. We have Bishop here, Godswill. He's our Chief Financial Officer, plus he's also our West Africa Regional Director. We have Mr. Gabriel, our Global Youth Ambassador, Mr. Meto Kenston. He's a financial analyst and also our Regional Executive Director for Central Africa. You also have Madam Nban Yura Bohoro Kilimba Maria Clara Helena. Have mercy. This is our brand ambassador in the DRC and also a national executive coordinator. We also have Mr. Francis Taylor. He's our director of marketing and business development. He's in the Bahamas and responsible as a national coordinator there. Madam John, our human resources, Nigeria, barrister at law. Dr. David Newton, he's our director of health and planning. Ms. TJ Brooks, our TACC European ambassador, Dr. Isaac Newton, our corporate director of strategic partnership, corporate investment, branding, diplomatic affairs, Ariel Greatness, director of training, implementation, mobilization, youth affairs. We have Leandra Hammond, corporate director of social services, philanthropy, women affairs. Lizika Joy Mbantini, corporate director of events, design, culture, sports, food security, urban, rural development. Samuel Adekum, director of unification, ancestral tradition, Pan-African affairs. Christelle Wilson, attorney at law, TACC Caribbean and Latin America ambassador. And of course, we have our regional, our country managers and regional executive. All right, so I spoke about Bishop already. We have Nosifo Krebi. She is our regional executive director for Southern Africa. Princess Diana McDonough, regional executive director for the Caribbean. We spoke about Meto before. We have our national executive coordinator for France and also our executive coordinator for the French territory, Mr. Manja and for Dodene. Mr. Anthony Wilson, he's our country manager over there in Trinidad. Mr. Caxton, assistant country manager over there in Kenya. Pastor Wari, our country manager over there in Uganda. And I say country manager is the same as national executive. We also have engineer Bernard Rubarika, our national executive coordinator over there for Burundi. Mrs. Hayang Vani. Miss Hayang Vani. She's not Miss Shiso, not yet. Hayang Vani, a country manager over there for South Korea. Dominique Iroka, assistant for Trinidad and Tobago as well, assistant manager here, Madam Cynthia for the Bahamas, Mr. Ki Young, our coordinator over there in Rwanda, and our assistant in Burundi, Felix, Madam Esther, our coordinator over there in Mozambique, Joel Carr, our national executive coordinator in Antigua and Barbuda. We have the assistant for France, the national coordinator for Lesotho, Madam Mosella, our assistant for Rwanda, Pascal, Mr. Luca, our national executive coordinator for Papua New Guinea, Dr. Brian Jean Marie, assistant in Gabon, Stefan, our national executive for Gabon, assistant national for Namibia, Pendapala, Bishop Alexander, our national coordinator for Liberia, also assistant for Mali, Mr. Izeka. We already spoke about these two. And Zuza, our assistant for South Africa, Umpa, our assistant for Papua New Guinea, our assistant for the United States, Madam Mara Josiah, First Lady, assistant for the UK, Mr. Keba Ibrahim for Gambia, Prosperous Prince. He's the one I was talking about. He had the opportunity to be an Eric Finman today as a billionaire, but did not take the time to understand where the industry was going. And so today he's our national executive coordinator for the United Kingdom, and he's doing an excellent job because he vowed within himself that he will not make this opportunity pass him. And what fooled Prince will fool a lot of us in TACC, because he never thought a coin that was unknown at 10 cents today will be at 11,000. That is what struck him. A coin that don't even have an owner, doesn't even have a management team or a structure, today is at 11,000. All right, and so we have in Togo our coordinator here, Freddie, Mr. Freddie, our assistant, Dagambin Neva, also Madam Komari, our coordinator for Mali. Also, we have Jackie here for Zimbabwe, our coordinator here, Mate in Ghana, and our national executive here, Gad Asu Barasu in South Africa, assistant coordinator for St. Lucia, Madam St. Jean, assistant national executive, Pastor Emmanuel John, Mr. Kevin here for Kenya, national coordinator. We already talked about, Christelle Wilson, law attorney. She's also for Belize, our ambassador and still our national coordinator for Belize. Assistant executive coordinator for Canada, Pastor Adosola Fatima. Also in Antigua again, assistant national executive coordinator, Madam Colette Angela, Ajibola, coordinator for national coordinator for Berlin, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. Also for Canada, engineer Alusola Sobudu. Also in the United States, our national executive coordinator, Maria Antoinette Crystal St. Just. All right, and recently we have Reverend Okoronkwo Charles Blessing, who's our national executive for Nigeria, Anthony Lucas, attorney Amin Lucas, national executive coordinator for Angola, assistant for Angola, Reverend Capita, Reverend Seth Samuel Ativi, who came on board as our senior national executive for Nigeria. That has been have introduced us to quite a few leaders. We also have Pastor Kenneth, our assistant executive coordinator out of Belgium, responsible also for Luxembourg and the Netherlands. We also have Foncham Raquel, a national executive coordinator for Germany, who just came on board as a result of our show on Dr. Susan. A lot of people came on board. We also have Mr. Fortune Simlane, our coordinator for Swaziland. We may have I think we have a coordinator for the Ivory Coast as well, but it's not yet here. All right. And of course, our advisor, Professor Godwin Isong, and we have a couple more advisors coming on board, Mr. Aloysius Goodman. All right. And so it is very important that you understand where TACC is going and take some time to understand, our mission and our vision. Okay, TACC challenge to raise the 2.5. That is something that I should not have taken off the screen. Let me see if I can find that. Where did I put that? Wow. Yes, yes. Let me see. There is we have to challenge ourselves in TACC. And how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Is by setting goals. Setting goals and actually challenge ourselves to meet them. Challenge ourselves to meet them. And so this morning I did something, and to be honest with you, I do not remember now. Let me see if I can go into let me go into Word and not Word. I want to pull up the document, but I'm not seeing it. This one, yeah, it's somewhere here, but I don't know what I did with it. Wow. Anyhow, I will speak to it. I will speak to it this week coming up. Event what it was, and I still have it in my head somewhat, but I really wanted to, and right now I can't remember what I actually save it under. But what it is that we are saying that we have what 4,250,000 coin to be distributed in this phase. Can we do it by the end of did I say 4 million? No. Yes, 4 million. Can we do it before the end of, or by the end of the second round? And so I had it broken down by days, how many persons we will need to actually come in, even with a minimum of $10. All right. And I think we need about 360 people a day to come in. And so if we can bring in, even with a minimum, some people will come in, of course, with $20, $100, $1,000, I mean, 2,000, 3,000, because that has been the case in TACC. But we're even saying even down to $10, because we want to have a robust foundation. We don't want to go to the market artificially, prematurely. And so even with a minimum of $10, and we can challenge ourselves to add at least, a couple hundred people in the foundation. And I will take some time, and I will bring you an update on it actually. So this evening I will try and look for information, and I will go through it, and I will put it out in our WhatsApp group and in the Telegram group. It's a challenge for us globally to come together to realize that it is finished. It is over. And so how much do we need to bring in? How much do we need to raise on a daily basis? So I will be giving that information, not in the morning, but in the evening. You see, after every day, I will tell you, did we meet the mark? Did we meet the target today globally? Because we are setting this target so that we have the funds raised to certify the coin in 61 days. And so whatever the amount was is divided into 61 days. That will tell us how much funds we need to come in, and how many people do we need to come in also on a daily basis, so that we can have numbers also to go with it. So it was broken down very nicely, but I for some reason I can't remember what I actually saved it under. I didn't say I saved it under an old document. That's why. Anyhow, so but later, and I will go into that, and I will do that in the evening. So I will come to you twice a day with my audios to give you an update. Because except you do things differently, you will always get the same result. All right. So I now go to the board. Good afternoon, Mr. Abundance, Gus. And I think Gus is from the from the UK. Greetings from Ghana, Mr. Abundance, Mr. Jacob. Yes, greeting, blessed child. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. Good evening, sir, Mr. Jacob, and all the other significant others. Thank you very much. Yes, all the meaningful specific. Hello to all from Antigua, Charleston, Luby. And Charleston Luby is very consistent. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and the entire, I think this is Pastor Emmanuel John over there in Nigeria. Greetings from Botswana. Thank you very much. I think this is our new leader that just joined us from Botswana. And by the way, Madam Joan mentioned a couple months ago that we have a lot of leaders that are arms trade general, that take a position and do nothing. And so those leaders are now under review. So the leaders who are coming on, this is not a celebrity moment, a photo op moment. We're looking for workers who will take time to understand what TACC is about, the importance of poverty eradication, importance of working together in unity, importance of seeing a bigger picture more than yourself, because we have had a lot of greedy leaders. A matter of fact, we had one of them by the name of Alex. Alex came from Kenya, and a matter of fact, I had to recuse him from TACC a couple of months ago because he tried to defraud two members, and he ended up defrauded a member of nearly $6,000 and run off. Nobody can find Alex anymore. So Alex is now a fugitive in Kenya. Now, he was the national executive coordinator for Kenya, helping people buying Bitcoin, helping the poor, and you run off with poor people money. I mean, what substance are you? But I saw it, and that's why I actually removed him. We don't need those people, It wasn't really functioning, or he wasn't really acting, representing TACC, because I have already, released him from all of his position, you see. So we're looking for, leaders of integrity, knowing that we're going uphill. And be careful who you send your Bitcoins to, because there are a lot of scammers out there. Good evening, everyone in the house. Mr. Abundance, indeed, TACC is going uphill. And by the way, I will put up Alex's photo. I will put up his photo so people know exactly who I'm speaking about from next week, until he gives back those people their monies. It is unconscious. He's without conscience. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. TACC is soaring uphill, watching from the UK. Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening to all the TACIANs in the house. TACC has taken over the entire global already. That's it. We have already done it. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. Mr. N4, that is our national executive over there in France. Rennie, good evening to everyone in the house. Rennie sending greetings from Dubai. That is one thing, you're also consistent. Ashley Joseph, good afternoon, good evening. Hope all is well. Yes, all is well. Kenneth Burr, also very consistent. Greeting, Mr. Abundance, and all the TACIANs in the house. Kenneth Burr, watching from New Jersey. That's right. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. My boss, TAC is going uphill. That's Stephen Fetter from Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir. Good evening to our General, Mr. Abundance, and the House of TACIAN from Nigeria. Agab J. Bamideli. I hope I'm pronouncing Bamideli. Yes. Oh, Damien, there's a lot of persons here. Oh, let me go to them quickly. Robert Williams. Good afternoon, Mr. Abundance. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. Okay, that's right. That's Williams that called me from the UK. Jimmy Gale. This sounds like a connection to Prosperous Prince. I think he's Prince's son out of Jamaica. Hello, everyone. It's Jamie Gale from Jamaica. Love what you're doing, Mr. Abundance. Thank you very much. Good job. That's what I'm saying here. Good afternoon to the TACIAN community in the house from Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, sir. Anthony Wilson. A matter of fact, Mr. Anthony, get prepared to do the training in the Telegram group next week. I already asked the global ambassador to contact you. All right, because there's a lot of new people coming in, and you have a lot of information also to share. We need this video for easy way to play. I guess to pray there. I'm going to when this is finished, it's not finished yet. I'll upload it in YouTube. The video says all you almost think big. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and all the global community of TACIAN. TAC is going uphill. Tune in Kenya is tune in from Kenya. That's right. Good evening, my boss. TAC is going uphill. Greetings from Ghana. Please, any rough idea on the active members now and contribution so far? Well, I think we are over 7,000 members, and we have raised nearly 300,000. We have a lot to go. We have a long way to go, but I'm not too bothered about that, because what we need can be raised in 24 hours. Based on what I'm seeing, I'm not too worried. And of course, coming out of a pandemic, going into a pandemic, yes, TAC is on the right side. TAC is here for all of us. Together we can, together we will. That Princess Diana. And by the way, Princess Diana is having some difficulty with her throat, so there will be no evening session today. All right. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and every TACIAN in the house. I am Moses Patrick from Nigeria. TAC is unstoppable. Thank you very much, sir. Greetings, Mr. Abundance and all the TACIAN. Keep up the good work. Together we can, together we will. First Lady is in the house. Thank you very much. John, good evening, Mr. Abundance and to the TACIAN. TAC is thinking. TAC is life-changing. TAC means freedom with the power of the mind. Think right, think big. TAC is going uphill. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good evening. Hoorah. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the great people of TAC. Sir, you are doing a great job in TAC and the globe at large. God will bless, keep, and protect you. Thank you very much. Coming up there from where? Nigeria, South region. Our admin here. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the entire house of TACIAN. Appreciating all those that have become meaningful, specific. Welcoming all the newbies in the house. Mamela, good evening, Mr. Abundance and the TACIAN in the house. I am in South Africa. I like that question, Mr. A, when you say how many times we had fallen, and when we are young trying to walk, we never gave up. Oh, that was in the order this morning. That's right. I mean, some of us give up at the first instance. It doesn't work out. You're going to an opportunity, it didn't work out. You're going there second time, it didn't work out. You're going there third, it didn't work out, and you're ready to give up. You're ready to give up, really? That's how you change lives. And that's what I said this morning. As a child trying to walk, did you not fall? How many times did you? Did you stay on the ground and say, no, you can't do it? No. A greater within you tells you that you are more than the falls. So when did we lose that? that part of us that says that we can do all things if you can comprehend it. And a just man falleth 7 times, but he will rise again. What happened to those script? And I spoke about what I mean, the Wright brothers, Walt Disney, 7 failures, 2 nervous breakdown. What do you think? What do you think? The world owe you something? There's nothing that you have to. So Blair, yeah, stock is going up here. Thank you very much. Okasun watching from Nigeria. Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, TACIAN. We're going uphill. Thank you very much, Madam Cynthia over in the Bahamas. Good evening, TACIAN. Nakabello from Lesotho. TAC is going uphill. Thank you very much. Our ambassador. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the entire community of TACIAN. TAC is going uphill, watching from Nigeria. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, the great leader of cryptocurrency, leading our time. I'm Jason, watching live from Nigeria. Together we can, together we will. TAC is going uphill. Thank you very much, Jason. Greetings to the house. We will succeed because the Almighty God is with us. Hey Young from South Korea. That is Hey Young. That's Mistress Abundance from South Africa. No, Madam Helen. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and all the TACians in the house. TAC is growing organically. It's very important that we grow this thing organically. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the fellow TACians in the house. TAC is truly our alternate financial solution. Thank you very much, sir. From Papua New Guinea. Good morning, Mr. Abundance, our powerful CEO and TACians in the house. Rapper Love. Thank you very much. What time is it now in the Philippines? It's like what? 3, 4, about 5 something in the morning. So what about the last appointed director for East Africa? No. The appointed director for East Africa, he has recused himself. So South Africa do not have an executive coordinator. We are seeking for one. Greetings to the house watching from Nigeria, Johnny the Banks. Thank you very much. Good afternoon to all the TACians. TAC is going uphill. Together we can, together we will. Minister Tariq Thomas Harsford, and he's our communication director here in Antigua. Good evening to all the TACians in the house. Jacques R from the UK. Good evening, everyone. Bassi, thank you very much. Greetings to all the TACian, Mr. Abundance in particular. Greetings. Sylvia Baker, I could not get past the verification page despite having submitted all I could requested. You don't need to do that right now, so you can move on and do your investment. I tried repeatedly for 3 days. Yeah, some people trying, some people still having hard to get through, but you don't need that at this point. Fedora Charles, good evening, everyone. Let's build together. TAC is going uphill, and Fedora is from St. Lucia. Is there any app created for TAC as yet? TAC is not on the market. We are not certified as a coin. That's where we're going. Once the coin is certified, then apps will be made available. You cannot send TAC from one wallet to another. You are prohibited until we go on the exchange. Boss, I suggest we extend our time to 2 hours. Oh no. There's a lot of people who wants to see the video. A lot of people don't have time to watch a 2-hour video. It's okay. Good evening, TACian Godswill. Okay, that's our West Africa director, their regional director, Bishop Godswill. Good evening to the house. Please, may I know the number of active TACian so far? I said we are about 7,000. Greetings from Ghana, Sir Christopher. Good evening, everyone. Let's work together. Yes, that's Fedora. Blair again. Mr. Abundance, you're sounding like a contractor. A house without a foundation cannot stand. And that's right now. Next week, I will continue part 2. In addition, I am confused about currency and how I purchase coin. Tutorial was good, but did not cover these challenges. All right, get back to the person who invited you. I know that there's a little gap. The tutorial covers to a certain point. What it did not cover is how you move it from your private wallet to TACC wallet, because you have to have it somewhere before you bring it to TACC. And so it is easy. Once you have the Bitcoin from TACC, you just send the coins to TACC wallet. That's all. All right. But you can always get. You're from the Bahamas, did you say? All right, Sylvia from the Bahamas. Madam Cynthia or Mr. Taylor will assist you over there. Okay. Greetings all. All right, Edward. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. I greet you especially from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. TACC is going uphill. Oriel Lowo, thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Abundance from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Greetings, Mr. Abundance, everyone in the house. Timothy, I'm you too watching from Nigeria. We love you, sir. More grace. I love you too. Good evening, dear TACIAN's family. TACC is going uphill. Pendapala, that's our director over there in Namibia. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and to the house. TACC is going uphill. Together we can. Together. Yes. Madam Colette there. Thanks for identifying and removing expeditiously those who are dishonest. Mr. Bonnet, we don't need this kind of unscrupulous individual on this platform. Transparency and trust. Yes, I had to deal with that very, very quickly, even before he did what he did. But it is such a shame. So how do I bypass verification? Just click on it. No, there's an X that allows you to just remove it. It will come back, but you just click on the X. There's an X there. All right. Great, thanks for your regular audio updates and inspiration. Thank you. All right, we're coming down to the end. What time is it? No one invited me. I went straight to the website. No one invited. No one invited you. You went straight to the website site. All right. Well, contact. We have look on the website. Look on the website, and you will see your contact person for the Bahamas. And so you just need to contact somebody. All right. Contact from Taylor, please. Okay, that's good. Okay. So just go back to Taylor, and he will. All right. So it's exactly 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes to the hour. I want to thank each and every one of you as we go uphill in TACC. This moment is not for the faint of heart. This moment is for persons that have decided that when they would have come to the end of their life, that it will meet them climbing up new mountains rather than sliding down old ones. And so these are the people in TACC, those that when they look around seeking for an opportunity and they do not see it, they will create it. These are the people that are in the foundation, the strongest part of a structure. Not every material fits in the foundation. And so as you invite people and they cannot understand you, don't be perplexed. They will come and they will be your windows. They will come and they will be your doors. They will come and they will be the dishes. They will come and be your stove, your refrigerator, your bed. They will come and be that jaguar. They will come, but this is not the time for them. So I just want to say again, thanks all of you for commenting. For Elizabeth, thank you very much. And Mr. Bonner, this man made away with 6,000, the same as the man that his Bitcoin for 2 boxes of pizza. Well, that's true because I had to end it up and block his account, So I just want to thank everybody here. Keith, thank you from Antigua. And so this is where I end. Marlon Thomas, good evening. Mr. Abundance from the Cayman, thank you very much, Marlon. Okay, and so this is where we come to an end. It's exactly 3 p.m. in the Eastern Caribbean island. This is Mr.